Attention, Eagles fans. Explosive rumors nearly shook the preseason calm, hinting that one of the most pivotal names on the roster could be on the trading block, a move that would totally reshape the team's plans. Insider chatter and relentless analyses pointed toward a shakeup that would catch even the most hopeful supporters off guard. Some even bet against his staying. The pressure demanded a definitive answer from the team's leadership. Is the central figure of the saga really on the edge? Welcome. Show your support for the Eagles by hitting 100 likes on today's video. Let's start with Dallas Goedert, the tight end who has been a valuable asset to the Eagles' offense, but lately doubts have clouded his future with the team. Christopher Knox, from Bleacher Report, delivered a sharp analysis naming Goedert the most likely trade candidate on the Eagles roster. Knox argued that despite Goedert's offensive importance, the team has other tight end options like Keelan Grandson, Harrison Bryant, and promising talents from last season such as Grant Calcaterra, who recorded 298 yards and 1 touchdown. The financial incentive is minimal, with a trade saving only about $1.3 million in cap space. These circumstances fueled speculation, especially in the frantic draft market, stirring talk of a potential fresh start for Goedert. Yet the surprise came when his contract was restructured, a strategic move signaling that both sides are committed to continuing their partnership at least through the next season. The team's official stance and the players' attitude make clear that negotiations are off the table for now. This shows how NFL narratives are often shaped more by rumors and speculation than by backstage reality. Goedert's situation highlights a common dilemma for top-tier teams, balancing individual talent with roster depth and financial management. The Eagles are proving to be a franchise attentive to these nuances, evaluating new pieces and renewing contracts to keep their competitiveness and roster sustainability intact. This approach avoids hasty trades of key players, emphasizing long-term strategy essential for a team aiming for championships. Meanwhile, a confirmed move on the defensive side surprised many. The Eagles acquired Jakorian Bennett in a trade with the Las Vegas Raiders that sent defensive tackle Thomas Booker to Vegas. The 24-year-old Bennett quickly arrived in Philadelphia, faced the challenge of rapid adaptation, took part in practices, and demonstrated eagerness to compete for a starting spot. Team analysts noted that defensive coordinator Vic Fangio sees Bennett as a starter candidate and wants to speed up his integration into the defense. Bennett brings an athletic profile and speed, prized traits for a cornerback, where coverage skills and agility are key to neutralizing opposing offenses. As Fangio points out, Bennett still needs to be observed carefully as he adjusts to the Eagles' defensive scheme. The acquisition aimed to deepen the defensive roster after Booker's departure, and expectations are high that Bennett can boost the defense's competitiveness. Bennett's history with the Raiders clarifies his motivations and the trade's context. While he played some games and had opportunities, Bennett struggled to stand out under new head coach Pete Carroll, who favored cornerbacks with specific physical traits different from Bennett's 1.78-meter, 91-kilogram frame. This tactical mismatch led Bennett to be concerned, but joining a winning organization like the Eagles opens new doors aligned with his skill set. Beyond technical aspects, the psychological impact of the trade is considerable. Bennett described the whirlwind from hearing about the trade to his first practice in Philadelphia, with little rest to digest it all. He expressed happiness to join a franchise with a tradition of Super Bowl appearances and success, contrasting with the Raiders' limited recent victories. This change of scenery could catalyze his growth and productivity. Bennett's swift integration illustrates the team's value on quick adaptation and competition for playing time. Fangio stresses that every player has the right to compete and prove their worth, a philosophy that keeps the squad sharp and constantly improving. For fans, Bennett's arrival is a hopeful sign of strength in defense, vital for withstanding tough playoff opponents. Examining these two pieces of news reveals a proactive Eagles management. On one hand, they firmly retain and value a key player like Goedert. On the other, they seize opportunities to fortify weaker spots by betting on promising players like Bennett. This approach reflects a balanced strategy between stability and innovation, crucial for NFL competitiveness where a misstep can be costly. However, keeping Goedert amid tempting trade talks should not make fans complacent. The team must still perform on the field, deliver results, and overcome direct rivals in a fiercely competitive environment where pressure grows weekly. Meanwhile, Bennett's arrival sparks curiosity and hope, especially if he proves capable of a starting role and reinforces a crucial defensive unit. Fangio's challenge will be to maximize all players' potential and synchronize veterans with newcomers. With all this in mind, it's clear that the Eagles roster management is at a pivotal moment. Maintaining the core led by influential players like Goedert strengthens the team's foundation, while Bennett's addition signals an attempt to improve defensive weak points. Success depends on continued technical work, player adaptation, and effective depth management to prevent injuries and fatigue. Regardless of immediate outcomes, one fact remains: Eagles fans must stay alert and ready for a season full of challenges and likely intense emotions. In an atmosphere rife with speculation and player turnover, the franchise's ability to make prudent decisions and stay focused could be the key to achieving the coveted titles. The future roster is being built as we speak, relying on collective and individual performance, player motivation, and strategic front office choices. After assessing these two stories and their overall scenario, my firm opinion is that the Eagles appear on the right track by balancing stability and renewal. Retaining an important player like Dallas Goedert, while investing in young talents like Jakorian Bennett who inject fresh energy into the defense, forms a formula that can yield positive results. Their hesitation to trade a cornerstone of the offense shows wisdom. The defensive reinforcement move signals a commitment to growth. This balance of preserving what works and innovating where needed is the key to NFL progress. Now, I want to hear from you. Which decision seems wiser? To keep a reliable veteran or to bet on newcomers' potential to refresh the lineup? Comment below and defend your view. And to catch every detail of upcoming Eagles moves, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Your support is crucial so we can keep delivering in-depth, exclusive analyses of your favorite team. Character count without extra spaces, 8657.